Hey y'all, what's up? What's going on? So this video is going to be a list of my top 2026 anticipated reads, okay? This isn't all the books that I want to read that are coming out in 2026. This is just the ones that are at the top, okay? So go ahead and grab your food, grab your drinks, and let's go ahead and get into this list. Let's do it. Okay, so as you guys can see, I am in a different environment. I'm in my kitchen slash dining room. I'm sitting at the dining room table and I have my laptop in front of me. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and go through this list. I saved a list on Goodreads of my anticipated reads of 2026. There are a lot of books that are coming out this year. But I went ahead and saved the ones that I'm looking forward to the most. So I'm even gonna condense down this list a little bit for this video. But yeah, it's a lot of books coming out, a lot of new material to read. I can't wait to get into some of these. Let's go ahead and start this list. Okay, so the first book that comes up on my list here is Score by Candy Ryan. It is book 2 in the Hollywood Renaissance series. I am looking forward to this. I did enjoy the first book, Real, that came out previously in May. I did enjoy that book, so I can't wait to read more of this series. It's going to be more on the rom-com, vibe, and I do enjoy that. I enjoy that a lot. As y'all know, romance is one of my favorite, reading tropes to partake in. So yeah, I can't wait to read that book. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be good because Candy Ryan, that's my girl, love her. So I can't wait to get into that. This book is expected to be released on May 19th, 2026. Next book I have on this list is The Summer Girlfriend by Christina Forrest. I do have a few of her books on my TBR that I have not read yet, but I can't wait to get into this one. First off, this cover is gorgeous. I love it so much. So yeah, I know that she is a romance author. The girlies rave about her books, so I cannot wait to get into this one along with the rest of the books that are in her catalog. This book is expected to be released on June the 9th, 2026. Next book is The Starter X by Mia Sosa. This book looks like it's going to be, of course, on the romance side, rom-com vibes as well. I did buy, as y'all saw in my book outlet haul video, I did buy When Javi Dumped Madi by the same author, and I have not read it yet. I can't wait to get into that one and this one that comes out this year. It looks like that, based on the synopsis, that the female main character, Vanessa, one of them, I guess she's one of the female main characters in this book, she has this side gig where she dates your latest crush and makes his life miserable. That's what it says here in the first paragraph in the synopsis. And so yeah, that looks like that's going to be definitely on the rom-com side, and I can't wait to get into that one. This one comes out March the 10th, 2026. Next book on my list is The Free Verse Society, and it's by Dalali Adjoa. I don't think I'm saying that right. Again, beautiful cover. I can't wait to get into this book as well. This book is a YA book. I can't wait to see what it is about. Based on the synopsis here, it looks like that it's basically two teens coming together, and based on their, I don't want to say trauma bonding, but it looks like it's somewhat falling on those lines. But they basically get involved into this poetry club, I believe, based on this information I'm seeing here. As the newest members of the club, Jay and Derek are tasked with the planning the end of semester poetry reading. Okay, cool. So yeah, this looks like it's gonna be dope. I can't wait to get into this one. This one has a release date of March 10th, 2026. Next book is Phases, which is a memoir by the R&B legend Brandy. Okay. Her book is due out this year as well. I am so glad that Brandy decided to go ahead and give us her memoir. It's a beautiful cover. And yeah, I can't wait to get into this. I've always loved Brandy since I was a little girl. She was such a staple in the Black community when it came to R&B music. Brandy was definitely one of them ones. Okay, she's called the Vocal Bible for a reason. So yeah, I can't wait to get more into her story and her life experiences as to what made her who she is today. And yeah, I can't wait to get into that one. It's going to be a great read. I am going to immersive read this one like I try to do with all of my memoirs. If there is a audio version out there with the artist actually speaking the words of the book, I try to immersive read and read the hard copy with the audio playing at the same time. So I plan to do that with this one as well. And this book is expected to be released on March 31st, 2026. Next up is Seventh Period Girl by Julia Goffney. I do have one or two books by her already. I've read one for sure, and it was pretty cool. So this one, of course, is going to be YA. She primarily writes YA books. So yeah, I can't wait to get into this one. Again, beautiful cover. I love all the beautiful black girls on the front. So cute. Looks like they're posing in a bathroom mirror, which is dope. We all remember those days in high school. So yeah, I can't wait to get into this one. This one has a expected release date of October 6th, 2026. Next book that I have here is Hallie's Rules for a Recovering Romantic by Jessica Lewis. This is a new to me author. I have not read anything by this author before. I do love the cover. The cover is so beautiful. This is going to be a sapphic romance from what I gather from the synopsis, which I'm obviously trying to get into more sapphic, queer, gay romance. I want to get a whole bunch of them on my shelf. I have a nice selection, but I definitely want to add more. So yeah, this looks like it's going to be good. It's not only is it sapphic, it's YA. So yeah, we'll definitely see what this book is about. It says that Hallie loves romance, but it doesn't seem to love her back. Her 6-time broken heart can attest to that. So when Hallie has a chance to attend a prestigious academy summer camp, she sees it as an opportunity not just to better herself, but to reinvent herself into a new Hallie who will succeed where the old one failed in school, friends, and especially in love. So I'll go ahead and stop there. So yeah, it looks like it's going to be an interesting read. I can't wait to get into this one. This one has an expected release date of July the 7th, 2026. Next up is Kin by Tayari Jones. This one is, it falls underneath the genre of historical fiction. I don't indulge in historical fiction a whole lot, but I do read it from time to time. This one looks like it's basically taking place in the South, Honeysuckle, Louisiana. It talks about two motherless daughters, Vernice and Annie. They've been best friends and neighbors since early childhood, but they're fated to live starkly different lives. Oh, okay, cool. So yeah, it looks like it's going to be an interesting read. I do have a couple of this author's books on my TBR as well that I want to get into soon. But yeah, this one, of course, again, the cover, love the cover. And we'll see what happens with that. And if I do read it, I will definitely give you guys my thoughts. This one has an expected release date of February 24th, 2026. Next book is A Love Worth Forever by Briana Monique. The girlies love Briana Monique, and I have not gotten into her yet. I'm definitely going to. Maybe starting with this book. We'll see. Okay. But this book is a romance novel. And it looks like that it's definitely going to bring on the feels, bring on the vibes. Let's see here. The first couple paragraphs says, Sharique Hendricks is no stranger to success as the heir to a legacy distillery and a man with wealth, status, and discipline. He's built a life most would envy. But in the quiet moments when he's not managing his multi-million-dollar empire, he's aware that something's missing. Then Nuri Coleman steps into his life. Nuri has her reasons for keeping a low profile after relocating to Kansas City for a reset. After a chance encounter with Sharique, the reserved but undeniably attractive owner of Gray Hendricks Distillery, she accepts a job she hadn't been pursuing offered by a man who sees her work before she's ready to believe in herself. She expects a steady check and a quiet routine, but what she experiences is undeniable, soul-stirring chemistry. Oh, okay. So that was just the first couple of paragraphs of the synopsis. We'll see what happens with that. I can't wait to get into her. This book is expected to be released on June the 20th. Oh, I'm sorry. No, it's not June. This book is expected to be released on February 24th, 2026. Next book on my list here is The Art of Loving You by Natasha Bishop. This is book 2 in the Forever Falling series. I do have book 1 only for the week. Read it earlier last year. I love that book. It was so good. So I can't wait to get into this one. Again, beautiful cover. I cannot wait to see what this book is going to be about. And based on, me reading only for the week and how much I enjoyed that book, I'm going to definitely have to get into some more work by Natasha Bishop. Again, I have a lot of her books on my TBR already that I need to go ahead and get into. But yeah, so many books, so little time. So we'll see. We'll see how it plays out in 2026. But yeah, I can't wait to get into this. This book is expected to be released April the 14th, 2026. Next book on my list is going to be Death Card by Jasmine Smith. look at this cover. I should have it up on the screen right now. This cover is so gorgeous. It's one of the most prettiest covers of all the ones I've seen of 2026 book releases. It is so gorgeous. Based on the cover, you probably can tell, but this is a fantasy. So it's going to be genres including fantasy and LGBTQ. So yeah, I can't wait to get into this one. I remember when I first saw this cover a month or so ago, and I was just like, I'm buying that. Okay, just so I can display it on my shelf. I don't know when I'm gonna read it, but yeah, just so I can display it on my shelf. It is so gorgeous. I can't wait to get into this one and see what's going to happen in the world of this novel. So yeah, this book is expected to be released on August the 11th, 2026. Next book on the list is Janae Sanders' Second Time Around. As you guys saw in my book outlet haul video, I did buy Vanessa Jarrett's Got a Man by the same author, LaQuette. And I can't wait to get into both of these books. Of course, it's a romance, as you can tell by the title and by the cover. And yeah, I think it's going to be good. I can't wait to get into this one. This book is now already out. It was released on January 6th, 2026. Next book is When I Was Death by Alexis Henderson. Again, new to me author. I was immediately captivated by the cover. Cover is gorgeous. I believe this is falling underneath horror, obviously, by the cover and by the title. And I've never read anything by this author, so this will be new for me. It looks like there's some YA in the book as well. It says in the synopsis, Rosalind Volk isn't herself anymore. It's been a year since her sister Adeline died in the woods underneath of mysterious circumstances, and Rosalind is still tormented by her absence. Ooh. So when the elusive caravan of girls that Adeline spends her last summer with rolls back into town, Rosalind joins them to finally figure out what happened to her sister. Oh, okay. Yeah, so that definitely is going to be interesting. That book comes out on March the 3rd, 2026. So that's a day before my birthday. So I might go ahead and get that book because my birthday's on the 4th. So I might need to go ahead and get that book as a birthday present to me. I can't wait to read it. Next book is titled Burn Down Master's House by Clay Kane. I was immediately intrigued by the title. I was like, okay, I don't know what this book is going to be about. It sounds like it's going to be on the lines of historical fiction, which it is. But I'm definitely going to get into it solely because of the title. Okay. But yeah, it looks like it's going to be interesting. I haven't read anything by Clay Kane. It looks like that it's taking place around the time of the Civil War. But yeah, it looks like it's going to be an interesting read. This one is expected to be released on January the 27th, 2026. Next book is titled Would I Lie to You? And it's by Nicole Blades. This book is genres are fiction, mystery, and mystery thriller. It looks like it's going to be interesting. I was immediately intrigued by the little synopsis that I read here some time ago. And the cover obviously helps it out a little bit. And yeah, a thriller. Sign me up. So we'll see what this one is about. Looks like somebody that's, let's see. Looks like she might be leading double lives. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Based on, the fallacies that she's giving off in this synopsis, it's gonna be crazy. So yeah, we'll see what happens with this one. This one is expected to be released on April the 21st, 2026. Next book is The Boyfriend Launcher, and it's by Rachel Garrett. This book is a YA romance. And yeah, it looks like it's going to be cute, little teen rom-com. It says that in this teen rom-com, in order to find the right guy, she would have to fake date the wrong one first. Perfect for fans of Lynn Pater and Casey West. When soccer star Drew Easton's longtime crush Kai finally asks her out, she can't say no. She also can't say yes. Not when she knows things with him will end just as they have with all her exes. They'll date, break up, and in a matter of days, he'll become someone else's perfect boyfriend because Drew is the boyfriend launcher. Okay, so that's just a couple little paragraphs of the synopsis. It looks like it's going to be interesting. This one has an expected release date of February the 24th, 2026. Next book is Where the Wild Flowers Grow. It's by Tara Shelton Harris. Again, love the cover. It's so beautiful. This book is falling underneath romance, I believe contemporary romance. And it says that Lee is the last of the wilds. She knows this because she watched them all die. Grief never truly fades, and even as the tragedy haunts her, Lee carries on because survival's in her blood. So, when the transport bus taking her to prison careens off the road, killing everyone except for her on board, she does what's in her nature. She survives. While searching for a place to hide, Lee stumbles upon an unexpected sanctuary, a flower farm in rural Alabama tucked away from the world. What Lee doesn't expect is that the found family there who have built something from the wreckage of their own lives, especially Jackson, the farm's owner, who sees through Lee's defenses, offers her small moments of tenderness, and encourages her to face her own tragedies. Slowly, Lee finds peace with the hard pace and soft nature of the farm, taking comfort in the life blooming around her. Maybe she's not beyond redemption, not too broken for something good. And maybe, just maybe, Lee starts to heal. Okay. But the past isn't so easily buried. No matter how far she runs, the truth of who she is and the ghosts of the wilds follow. And when those seekers catch up to her, threatening everything she's come to love, Lee will have to truly face what she can survive. Okay. All right. So yeah, that looks very interesting. We'll see what happens with that one. That book has an expected release date of February the 17th, 2026. All right. So the next book I have here is Worth the Risk by S.M. Love. Romance. This book is, again, beautiful, beautiful cover. I can't wait to get into this one. I don't know much about this book, so let me go ahead and read the synopsis here. It says, she swore she was done with love. Then he walked into her life and made her question everything. Okay. Denise Blake has everything: a thriving career as a criminal attorney, a strong circle of friends, and a plan to keep her heart safe. After a divorce and too many disappointing dates, love is the last thing on her list until Jalen Carter walks in. He's younger, confident, and exactly the kind of risk she promised herself she'd never take again. Okay, all right. What starts as undeniable chemistry turns into something deeper. But opening her heart means facing her old fears, family expectations, and the terrifying truth about what she really wants. Oh, all right. Okay, cool. So yeah, romance vibes, of course. I can't wait to get into this one. It looks like it's going to be a nice ride. This one is already out. It came out on January the 12th, 2026. The next book is The Bridge Back to You by Riss M. Nielsen. Again, I saw this cover and was like, yeah, I got to get into that. I already know it's going to be a romance, which it is. And yeah, it looks like it's going to be good. It looks like that the two characters are going to have this really cutesy, authentic love story. And yeah, I can't wait to get into that. This one is expected to be released on March the 31st, 2026. Next up is Our Sister's Keeper, and it's by Jasmine Holmes. This book is falling underneath the genres of historical fiction and I think a little bit of horror as well. But yeah, it looks like it's going to be interesting. Let's see. It says no town is perfect, but East Cobb comes close. It's a wealthy all-black free town, untouched by white oppression. Oh, okay. Where ambitious Thea Elliott and her husband plan to make good on their big dreams. Little do they know that their idyllic town teems with ghoulish walking nightmares that only the women can see. Okay, so that's just the very first paragraph for the synopsis. Yeah, I can't wait to get into that one. This one is expected to be released on June the 9th, 2026. Next book is Written on Ice, and it's by Smardline S. I don't think I'm saying her name right. I apologize if I'm not saying it correctly. But yeah, this book was due to come out sometime this year. But for reasons unbeknownst to us, the author had to push the book back. This one is a romance. It's a sports romance, to be more specific. And it has some dark academia vibes as well, based on what I'm seeing here on Goodreads. So yeah, I haven't really, I love romance, but I haven't really dove into dark romance a whole lot. So that is something I do want to knock off my list in 2026, to read at least one or two books that are themed with dark romance elements. So yeah, we'll see what happens with that. This book looks really cute. Again, love the cover, the two beautiful black teens on the cover. We'll see what happens with that. I believe their teens are young adults. So yeah, we'll see what happens with this one. This book is set to come out on February the 24th, 2026. Next book is Right as Rain by Tashi Bouillon. I'm so sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Again, look at this cover. Look at this cover. It's so gorgeous. I can't wait to get into that. I know that it has some romance vibes. There's also some magical realism in there. And so, yeah, I can't wait to get into it. Based on the paragraphs I'm seeing here in the synopsis, it says recent high school graduate Meg Rashid has plans to escape the other side of the country for college and leave behind the stormy household she's been trapped in for years. But things are complicated when she gets struck by lightning right before the start of a prestigious summer internship that's key to her getting accepted to her dream university. And she wakes up to a storm cloud that follows her everywhere, seemingly attuned to her every emotion. Meg struggles with depression, fear of leaving her home and loved ones, and uncertainty about her future. It causes the cloud to act up, creating rainstorms that dampen her spirits and her hopes of making an impact at her internship. With the help of fellow intern Lev Osman, a boy whose warmth makes her feel less alone, Meg has to find a way to control her feelings and decide what she's willing to sacrifice in order to secure her desired future. Okay, so that looks really interesting. So yeah, there's definitely some fantasy magical realism elements in there. This book is expected to come out on March the 10th, 2026. Next book is The Ties Between Us by Shanicia Higgins. I'm sorry if I'm not saying that right. This one is a lesbian, aka sapphic romance. So yeah, can't wait to get into this one. It's really cute. Look at the cover, it's so cute. I can't wait to get into this. This book is expected to be released on June the 3rd, 2026. Next book is Don't Tell Me How It Ends by Adrienne Thurman. Again, new to me author. It's romance. I can't wait to get into this one. I was immediately intrigued by the title of the book. And it says Kaya Harper may not have a plan for her life, but she knows what she won't be doing, falling for somebody's dusty son, promising forever. She'd rather spend the summer after college having disappointing one-night stands and watching crime show reruns. I love crime TV, so that's funny. At least she won't be caught off guard since she already knows how all those stories end. But when her very pregnant and newly single sister calls her for help, Kaya reroutes, stumbling back home to suburban Connecticut and into the business plan of her sister's new matchmaking company. Okay. Kaya's views on love remain as bleak as her career prospects. But if becoming the inaugural client can distract her from existential questions like, what am I even doing with my life? Kaya will suffer through the bad dates and call it a favor. When Ro Jackson finds Kaya stalled on the side of the road, he isn't put off by her attitude. His safe position is Kaya's opposite and makes him exactly what she needs, a friend in town who can handle her just as she is. But as Ro talks Kaya through a summer of failed matches, she finds herself drawn to more than just his poetic outlook and friendship. Oh, okay. All right, cool. I like that synopsis. I read the first few paragraphs. So yeah, we'll see what happens with this one. I can't wait to get into it. The release date is April the 14th, 2026. Next book on my list is Golden Born, and it's by Ama Afusio Laib. I'm so sorry with these names. I'm so sorry. But yeah, this one, I was immediately intrigued by the cover, and I'm not a big fantasy girl, but I saw that black woman on the cover and I was just like, immediately, yes. Let's go ahead and get into that. As you can tell, it is based on the cover. It is a fantasy novel, YA themes there as well. So yeah, I can't wait to see what this one is about. It doesn't say anything about being a part of a series, or if it's the first installment of a series. So I don't know. We'll see what happens with that one. And yeah, we'll see what this author is doing with this book. This one is expected to be released on June the 2nd, 2026. Next book is titled Never Tell a Black Girl How to Black Girl, and it's by Amina Brown. I love that title, okay? Because I'm sure that most, if not all, Black women can relate to this. To where you feel like, you know, people are trying to put you in this box of what a Black girl is, or you watch movies or whatever media and you always see that token Black girl of what she's supposed to say and do and feel. And yeah, we're tired of that. We're tired of being put in a box. We're not all a monolith. Every Black girl has to stand in her own truth as to what being Black and being a girl means to her. You know what I mean? So I think that books like this are very, very important. The full title is Never Tell Black Girl How to Black Girl Essays. So yeah, I can't wait to get into this. And it looks like that she is going to be telling some stories or giving some information that I feel like that I will be able to relate to. I love the cover. It's a girl in her box braids on the cover, her colorful box braids. That's so dope. I love the color scheme as well. The rainbow theme is really cute. So yeah, I can't wait to get into this because it looks like it says it's going to be it says it's irresistible delight. This hilarious, heartwarming essay collection gathers essential tales about growing up in the South, the pitfalls of date night, and why no one should ever tell a black girl how to black girl. So yeah, I can't wait to read this. This book is expected to be released on June the 16th, 2026. Next book is The Exes by Leodora Darlington. This is the genres of thriller and mystery. Yeah, we'll see what happens with that. Horror. So yeah, we'll see what happens with that book. It looks like it's going to be a good one. It's like it's going to be one that you'll probably remember for a while. Let's see here. Based on this synopsis, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what. I think it's going to be one of those books where the ending you don't see coming. But yeah, I can't wait to get into this one. This looks like it's going to be, it's definitely up there for sure as one of my most anticipated reads. This book is due out February the 3rd, 2026. Next book is titled Half Lives, and it's by Crystal Zara Apaya. Yeah. So, I have not read anything about this author either, but, this book is, it touches on the genres of historical fiction, because, it starts out with these two twins growing up in Ghana in the 1970s. So yeah, that's going to be interesting. And from what I gather from the synopsis, one twin tries to take on the life of the other twin. So that's creepy. Twins already is astonishing. It's crazy to think about when you think about twins in general. But to know that in this book, one is going to try to take the life of the other one, like take on her life, like try to be her. That's just creepy. I can't wait to get into this one. This one expected to be released on June the 4th, 2026. Next book on the list is Good Grief, Pass the Bread, Mom is Dead. And it's a memoir, and it's by Angela Nissel. I'm so sorry if I'm not saying that right. But this one is about Miss Nissel, and it looks like that she did some work in TV based upon the synopsis that I see here. Television writer, yeah. So I'm pretty sure that based on that title alone, we're going to get a lot of jam-packed information in regards to what's happened in her life. Yeah, I can't wait to get into it. This book is expected to be released on April 21st, 2026. Next book on my list is Rich and Rotten, and it's by Jacquel J. I need to get into the Jacquel J bag because everyone loves her. And I need to really get up on my game. I really need to get into her work. The problem is with Jacquel J is that most of her books are electronic, and I usually prefer physical copies. So we'll see what happens. I am going to the Black Romance Book Festival next year. Hopefully she'll still be in attendance and I can pick up some physical copies while I'm there. We'll see what happens with that, because when it comes to her website, the girlies flock to it so fast that they buy everything, and then she has to, or they like crash the website and she has to shut it down because it's just so popular. So I feel like I need to get on the Jacquel J train because everybody else is into her, and I can't wait. I can't wait to see what this is about. This one looks like it's going to be more so on the mystery/thriller side. So we'll see what happens with that one. I can't wait to get into it. This book is expected to be released on March the 31st, 2026. All right, so the next book on my list is The Lovers, the Liars, and Me. And it's by Deandra Davis. Yeah, it's a YA, and it looks like it has some LGBTQ themes here based on the genre tags I'm seeing here. And I think it's going to be interesting. I can't wait to see what this book is about. It's a beautiful cover again. And yeah, it looks like it's going to be some drama unfolding in this one. This one has an expected release date of June the 23rd, 2026. Next book on the list is called Summer Official, and it's by Rebecca Weatherspoon. The genres include YA and lesbian/sapphic, LGBTQ. So yeah, the cover is cute. Two girls falling in love of the summer. I can't wait to get into it. I'll probably read it around summertime. This is giving off that vibe already. This book has an expected release date of April the 14th, 2026. Next book is called Until the Clock Strikes Midnight by Alicia Dow. Fantasy, YA, romanticy. Okay, so yeah, it's giving off those vibes, and again, beautiful cover as you can see here. But yeah, I can't wait to get into this. I'm trying my best to get more into fantasy. Okay, my wheelhouse is romance, so you're always going to see romance on my shelves and my halls because I love romance. But I'm trying my best to branch out every once in a while So yeah, I definitely want to get into more fantasy, including this one. We'll see what happens. It says The Good Place meets Brandy's version of Cinderella in Until the Clock Strikes Midnight, which is a cozy romantic fantasy from award-winning author Alicia Dow. So yeah, it looks like it's gonna be interesting. I can't wait. It's gonna be good. I'm just, I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best to get into fantasy. It's hard because I'm trying to picture what the author's seeing, and yeah, we'll just see. We'll just see what happens with that one. This one has an expected release date of February 3rd, 2026. And my last book on this list is Cash Rules Everything, and it's by Roxanne Taylor. This one, it looks like it's falling underneath the urban romance side, urban fiction side. So yeah, we'll see what happens with this book. I love urban romance. I love urban fiction. Down. Okay, I am definitely an urban romance girly. So yeah, we'll see what happens with this one. Again, I have not read anything by this author. But I mean, the author's right by the title. Cash does rule everything. So yeah, I can't wait to get into this one. Also, this one's coming out tomorrow. Actually, I'm recording this video on January the 18th. This book is due out tomorrow, which is January the 19th, 2026. So yeah, those are all the books, my top anticipated reads of 2026, all the books that are expected to be released this year. I can't wait to read them. I might not be able to snag all of them this year, but we'll see what happens. But as we know, there is no timeline on books. You can read them whenever you want. How many times you want, it's totally up to you as the reader. So yeah, I can't wait to get into these. There are more books. These are just the top. So if I do end up buying those books, obviously I will share those with y'all. If there's any books on this list that you're also looking forward to coming out this year, let me know in the comments, and we'll definitely talk more down there. I love to see people's thoughts and opinions. And if you want any more information in regards to me on social media, make sure you check the description box. I will have all that good information down there. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, like I said at the end of every video, because it is truly humbling for me when I see you guys engaging with my videos. I do very much appreciate it. It does mean a lot to me. So yeah, until the next video, guys, thanks again for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.